Imagine stepping into a world where your glasses no longer just sit on your nose to correct your vision or flash a tiny blinking notification at the edge of your eye. Imagine putting on what looks like an ordinary pair of Ray-Bans, and suddenly, the world you know is enhanced, transformed, and subtly augmented in ways that feel natural, seamless, and almost invisible. For years, smart glasses have been treated as toys, novelty gadgets, or futuristic fashion statements that never quite lived up to the hype. They could take photos, answer calls, or let you glance at small notifications floating awkwardly in the corner of your vision. But none of it ever changed how you interacted with reality. They were fun, yes, but the magic was always superficial, always limited to being a sidekick to your smartphone. They promised glimpses of a futuristic lifestyle, but the reality was that they often felt like a gimmick, a glimpse of something extraordinary that never fully arrived. Meta, however, is about to change that narrative. In collaboration with Ray-Ban, the next generation of Meta glasses is poised to bridge the gap between novelty and necessity to make Augmented reality wearable, stylish, and practically invisible, while still radically enhancing the way you perceive the world around you. This is no longer about a single display on the side of one lens or a faint overlay of text hovering in your peripheral vision. This is about dual displays, one in each lens synchronizing seamlessly to project information naturally and intuitively across both eyes. This subtle change is deceptively powerful, because when your brain sees the same overlay in both eyes, the digital interface ceases to feel artificial and starts to feel integrated, anchored, and somehow real. Navigation arrows no longer float like misplaced stickers. Messages and notifications feel like they belong in the environment. Hints and prompts blend naturally into your surroundings, and your AI assistant can act as a quiet guide that lives in your field of vision without overwhelming it. To understand why this is revolutionary, it helps to look back at what smart glasses have been up to until now. Most models function as companions to smartphones, essentially acting as miniature screens you wear on your face. They offload processing to your phone, whisper directions, let you snap a quick photo, or summon a digital assistant, but they never truly became a primary interface for interacting with the world. The experience always felt constrained and artificial because information was anchored to one eye or a small segment of your vision. Meta's new dual display Ray-Bans addressed that limitation by distributing information across both lenses. Still not full AR in the sci-fi sense. There are no dragons soaring through your living room, but a crucial stepping stone toward what Meta calls Artemis, a future AR headset that promises immersive 3D graphics, spatial awareness, object recognition, and interactive digital layers that appear as though they exist physically in the world around you. The dual display Ray-Bans are the bridge between today's notification-focused devices and the ultimate vision of fully integrated augmented reality. They prepare users for this new reality, training the brain and expectations while still remaining fully wearable and socially acceptable. The engineering behind these glasses is quietly astonishing. On the optical side, companies like Schott and Loomis have contributed waveguides and advanced lens technology that bend, reflect, and direct light so the overlays appear crisp, natural, and comfortably distant, rather than superimposed on your eyes like stickers. Both lenses share the visual load, creating a wider, more stable field of view that transforms small notifications into context-aware information seamlessly integrated into the environment. A single display can feel disconnected and disorienting, but when your brain processes to synchronize streams of information, it feels anchored. The result is an experience that feels intuitive, almost magical, without the need for bulky VR headsets or cumbersome peripherals. Complementing the optics is Qualcomm's next-generation AR-focused chip, designed to handle real-time graphics, on-device AI, and computer vision without overheating or draining the battery. This is a crucial component because unlike previous models that relied heavily on a smartphone for processing, the new glasses begin to feel like independent computers. They can understand speech, track context, interpret visual data, and respond intelligently all in real time, without sending every bit of information to the cloud. Efficiency and responsiveness are key here. A device that reacts instantly to your environment while remaining discreet, stylish, and light enough for every day, whereas no small feat. And this chipset is the engine making it possible. Of course, no high-tech glasses are complete without input methods. Meta has innovated beyond simple touchpads and voice commands. The new Ray-Bans leverage three main inputs. Voice, subtle electrical signals captured by a neural wristband, and the camera. Voice commands are straightforward, you speak. The AI responds, but the neural wristband is a game changer. Tiny electrical impulses from the forearm translate into gestures, clicks, and scrolls without you ever raising a finger visibly. Imagine scrolling menus, navigating overlays, or interacting with augmented content while keeping your hands relaxed in your pockets. This kind of subtle interaction preserves social comfort while unlocking new possibilities. For control and responsiveness, coupled with open-ear audio technology that beams sound directly to your ears without covering them, the glasses allow you to listen to music, take calls, and receive navigation cues while remaining aware of the world around you. Enhanced microphones filter ambient noise, making voice commands more accurate even in busy urban environments, while a 12-megapixel camera captures high-quality photos and videos without looking intrusive. These cameras have been optimized for low light and dynamic range, allowing you to record everyday moments clearly without the washed-out, sterile look of previous models. Privacy remains a critical focus. One of the biggest hurdles for smart glasses has always been public perception. People are naturally wary of a device that records or tracks everything in view. Meta has addressed this with visible recording indicators, clear LED signals, and potentially even physical switches to completely disconnect sensors. This transparency is designed to alleviate concerns while encouraging users to wear the glasses confidently in public spaces. Without such measures, no amount of technological sophistication can make wearable AR socially viable. The goal is to create a device that feels invisible when you need it to be, yet trustworthy and accountable to those around you when it is active. The practical applications of dual-display AR are subtle yet powerful. Imagine walking through a city you've never visited, watching gentle arrows guide you across streets and intersections, eliminating the need to stare at your phone and risk collisions. Picture recording a video while small floating prompts remind you of talking points or checklist items, letting you remain in the moment without losing your narrative. Consider subtle translations appearing above foreign signs, or quick contextual labels floating near storefronts and restaurants. These overlays, now visible to both eyes, stop feeling like marginal stickers and begin to feel like natural extensions of your environment. That integration is where the true utility emerges. When your brain accepts these cues as part of your visual world, they cease to be gadgets and instead become co-pilots for daily life, quietly enhancing decision-making, memory, navigation, and even social interaction. Beyond usability, the AI powering these glasses is the linchpin of their success. It's not about flashy holograms or immersive gaming. It's about context, timing, and relevance. Meta has been integrating AI across Instagram, WhatsApp, and their assistant infrastructure for years. Generative models, vision systems, and contextual awareness converge to understand what the user sees, where they are, and what they're likely to need. This results in timely, actionable information rather than random trivia. Your environment transforms into a dynamic interface, delivering reminders when you enter a meeting, restaurant suggestions as you pass by dining options, and visual nudges aligned with your calendar and routine. These subtle interactions exemplify the everyday AR experience, making it feel less like science fiction and more like a natural part of your day-to-day life. The release timing of dual-display Ray-Bans is critical to Meta's strategy. Analysts expect this model to arrive several years ahead of Artemis, the full-fledged AR headset. This phased approach allows Meta to cultivate a user base familiar with the concept of augmented reality, to test real-world usability, and to refine hardware and software design before releasing a device that demands a higher level of immersion. Early adoption will teach users how to live with augmented overlays in subtle ways, effectively preparing the ground for more advanced AR systems in the near future. This gradual introduction may also help overcome social resistance, giving people time to adjust to the concept of a eye-enhanced vision before it becomes ubiquitous.